Hello and welcome back to In the Kitchen with Pen. Now we are in the middle of, well, the beginning actually, of English strawberry season, and English strawberries are some of the best, if not indeed the best in the world. And we've had a little trip out today and popped into Asda, couldn't think, and picked up some strawberries that had been reduced. So I got two 400-gram punnets of strawberries reduced to just 49 pence. So I thought, well, yeah, I could just sit and eat them, you know I could. But let's do something with them. So I'm going to make a strawberry fool. Now, I've made a rhubarb fool on here before, but you know, we're in the summer. We've got these beautiful, beautiful strawberries. So sweet and delicious. Let's make something with these. I've done a pavlova, I've done eaten mess. Let's make a strawberry fool. Right. So, this is for two people. So in this bowl, I have 110 grams of strawberries, 10 grams of lemon juice, and I'm going to add 25 grams of icing sugar. So I'll bring you down and you can see. Right, now let's sieve in the icing sugar, and we're sieving it in because we don't want any lumps. So just with a sieve, or as I'm using, just a little tea strainer that has never been used to strain tea. I've got one of those. This is purely for little jobs like this. We're just going to sieve in our icing sugar. Do you know what? 25 grams of icing sugar doesn't sound a lot, but when you're sieving it in, it's quite a bit. So just go around with your spoon, back of your spoon, to get all those lumps through the sieve or the tea strainer, whatever you're using. But please do try and get rid of all of the lumps of icing sugar, because look, you can see there's some quite stubborn lumps, aren't there? And I do keep the icing sugar in a sealed container, but nonetheless those little lumps still persist. They probably possess as well. Right, icing sugar in, and now all I'm going to do is, with my hand blender, I'm just going to blitz it. Making a strawberry puree. So I'm going to get this blitz and then come back. Right, what I've done is I've transferred to a jug that is deeper and narrower so that I'm not getting covered in strawberry juice. I suggest you do that too. Right, and now we have our strawberry puree, and I'm just going to try it. Yeah, I mean, we have to taste to make sure it's okay, don't we? Yeah, just enough acidity in there. Right. Next, we move on to our fool. And in this bowl, I have 65 grams of Greek yogurt, 65 grams of double cream, and 10 grams of caster sugar. And all I'm going to do is, this is my Ninja 3-in-1, by the way, just going to whisk it up. We want soft cakes. have 110 grams of strawberries that I have chopped up, and I am just going to put some of them into here, just a few, and they'll get stirred through. And then in my glasses that I'm going to be actually serving the fool in, I'm just going to put some of these at the bottom of each glass. I'm going to fold some of this puree through the cream and these chopped strawberries, and I'm just going to top up a little in that glass so that those strawberries there have got the delicious sauce sauce over the strawberries. And then, do you know what, I'm going to whisk this a little bit more because it is a little bit too loose. So let's get that done. Right, and now all we're going to do is we're going to pour our fool over the strawberries and the puree. I have more puree left over for when we actually serve, because these now need to go into the fridge for about an hour to stiffen up just a little. And then we will be back for the taste. Strawberry fool. Right then, it's been probably about 2 hours actually, and these have set beautifully. So now we're just gonna ponce them up a little bit. So obviously they've been covered in cling because they've been in the fridge. And let's bring you down and show you how we're going to just finish these off. Right then, we've got some of the puree, so we're just going to dribble just a little of that over the top, as much or as little as you want. Your fool, not you're a fool, this is your fool, so it's your rules. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is going to see if I can get a layer of the sauce, oops, dripping it everywhere, on the top. Yeah, like so. Right, and then I've got a strawberry, and all I've done is I've sliced through it, but not quite all the way. Can you see? And we'll sit that just at the side, and I've done 2. And then I've just got a little sprig of mint, and that's going to go on top too. Not necessary, but I think it looks rather nice. So there we have our beautiful strawberry fool made with our 49p reduced strawberries. Perfect make for our beautiful English strawberries. But it looks good. I think it looks good. We need to know how it tastes, don't we? Do you know what would be really nice with these is a shortbread biscuit, or preferably a lemon shortbread biscuit would be really nice, because you could dunk it and, you know, oh, very nice. Anyway, that one's Steve's. This one's mine. Let's tuck in. Right, so I've got the puree and some of the fool. Oh my goodness, those strawberries they've come even more alive, which is unusual because, you know, they've been in the fridge, but because they've been in the sugar and the lemon juice, it's really helped them. Right, that is delicious. So another idea, I'm going to finish it all, don't worry, of something to make with your strawberries. Thank you for watching this edition of In the Kitchen with Pen, and enjoy. Bye bye for now.